God, y'all got some holes, huh? Y'all got some holes. But we got a new one. I did not in a million years think that we would get anything like this with community holes, and I am just...
Yeah, I thought it was gonna be like I took the grilled cheese out of the company fridge, you know?
Right. That's kind of what I was expecting, but like y'all fucking showed up. You want to give me that? You want to give me that
Sure.
read?
Am I the asshole for exploding at my family for their backhanded compliment to me lately? I like these titles because they give you just enough to make you feel like you know.
Right.
But it could go, it could go either way. You know,
Right.
it's nice.
There are some that we've read on Reddit that were like, am I the asshole for giving cupcakes to my friend? Then you get in the post and it's like, I murdered my friend's entire family, but I gave them cupcakes as an apology. Am I the asshole? And you're like, yes! What?
Had me in the first half, you know?
Right.
Had me in the first half there.
65% not the asshole, 35% for asshole.
Kind of split.
Yeah, that's a bigger split than I thought we would have. Okay, interesting. Interesting. Okay, hello there. Wait, hang on. I gotta read. All right.
Yep.
Hello there, hole inspectors. I, 24F, recently exploded at my family because they've been recycling a compliment that feels really backhanded to me the past couple days. Even after my blow up, they refuse to see how much it hurts when they say it. So I'm telling you my situation so I can hopefully gain some perspective on if I'm the asshole or not. Literally, first paragraph. Again, these are all anonymous. I don't know who this is, but you set a clear boundary with your family and you said, hey, this thing that you're saying makes me feel like shit. This thing that you're saying upsets me. And they said, actually, fuck you. You're a piece of shit. You're going to take it anyway. I'm a big proponent of blood of the covenant is thicker than the water of the womb. Found family over blood family, always. You do not owe respect to anyone if that respect is not given in turn.
Period.
Yeah. Anyway, second paragraph, my bad. Get off my fucking soapbox here. To start, this comment started happening after I was put on a new medication.
Okay.
Wow, I didn't think it would get worse, and it got so much worse. I suffer from bipolar, depression, PTSD, severe anxiety, and I'm on the autism spectrum. I am also disabled and unable to work, all diagnosed by a professional psychologist, so no Dr. WebMD or Dr. Google here. This medication has been fantastic. I've been sleeping better, no night terrors or nightmares. I've just felt happier overall. I was really hopeful that things were finally going to start being positive most days, but this compliment my family has been recycling made that impossible. That compliment being, you're so much nicer.
Oh my God.
So what they're saying is, you were such a bitch before, and you're much more tolerable now. We can tolerate you now. You fit into the little box we want you to be in. Literally all they had to say was, it's great to see you happy. Right, Jilly. Yes.
Yeah.
Intent versus impact. Right, exactly, Spicy. You're so much more palatable for me. Right, little star. At first, I tried to brush it off, but they kept using it pretty much every day, even mentioning it to a visiting family member who I'm vocal about not liking until I finally exploded on them this evening. I burst into tears and shouted after I became overstimulated due to interpreted plans and my younger brother sitting right next to me by triggering me by squeaking a loud dog toy right next to me and making nonsensical noises. It sounds like I'd be overstimulated too. I told my family I wasn't going with them anymore and I can still be an asshole despite being nicer lately, before I went to my room and closed the door. When my mom came in after they returned home, she confronted me about my behavior. I'd talked to her the day prior about how that compliment made me feel, but she just doesn't really get it. So this was the second time we've talked about it. I asked her point blank, was I an asshole or a bad person before this medication? To which she replied, of course not. You always did your best to be kind and courteous before.
Another backhanded compliment.
Right.
in a way, you know. These are
You always did your best and were kind and courteous before, but you're nicer now.
it doesn't it doesn't matter if you don't get it, you know. It doesn't matter if you don't understand. If someone's if someone's communicating to you and just tells you that a certain thing makes them uncomfortable, makes them hurt, makes them, you know, if they feel a certain way about it, it's kind of easy to be not say the thing, you know?
Right.
It's so easy. Why is that?
Like their staunch refusal to just stop saying that is more telling than anything else. Hey, this thing makes me uncomfortable. Okay, I won't say that anymore. Done.
It's literally easier to not say the thing than to say the thing. They're trying harder to do that.
Right. I tried to explain to her that it feels like a verbal spit in the face or backhand when I'm told you're so much nicer. When before this medication, I'd often go out of my way to make sure everyone in the house was happy, even if I was miserable and suffering. I explained that I felt like everything I did before this medicine didn't matter to them at all, and I wasn't worth a pot to piss in. After I explained that, I asked her why then everyone keeps telling me that I'm nicer lately, and she said, "We just mean you seem like you're feeling better." Then fucking say that.
Then say that. Then say that one, you know?
Which made me even more upset. I asked her why they don't just say, "I'm glad you're feeling better," instead of "that's what they actually mean." And she's insisted it's the thought behind the words that count. We can't seem to ever say anything right with you. Your comfort is a burden to us. Words matter. I dropped it and decided it's not worth trying to get them to stop saying it if that's how they view it, even with me crying and upset, feeling hurt over it. I'm just going to have to put on a happy face and be visibly unaffected emotionally next time I ask someone not to say, "You're so much nicer." My family thinks I was a bit of an asshole for how I reacted, but I think my reaction wasn't as bad as it could have been. Am I the asshole? No. You tried to communicate to your family that the things that they were saying were upsetting you, and they said, "No. It's not actually. It's what we mean that actually matters." Even like, let's come at it from a complete place of devil's advocate, I guess. Like, even if that's what they mean when they say that, you said it makes you uncomfortable, that you don't like getting that as a compliment. You don't like that being said about you. And they completely ignored it.
It said it more than once.
More than once, even.
Let's talked about it more than once.
Not only did they ignore it, they actively kept doing it. They kept doing it and started telling it to other people. They're ignoring your boundaries, and they don't deserve to have you as a friend nor a family member, I'd say. We never say the right things with you because you don't even try to say the right thing. You treat your child like they're a burden for reacting to what you choose to say, right?
Amen. Yeah.
I don't think you should drop it to continue to set your boundary in a respectful way. This isn't healthy for OP. Right. Keep your health, your
Good
safety,
point.
your mental forefront. Always. Take care of yourself. Don't drop it. And if they continue to press it, even after hounding them about it, and if it is safe and realistic for you to do so, I think you should get out of there. Because they don't have your best interests at heart. They don't care if you are feeling better. They don't care about how you're feeling. They just want you to be nicer, to fit in a palatable version of yourself. So anyway, no, not the asshole, not even a little bit.
I wouldn't say it. Yeah, I wouldn't say that.
No.
You know?
I think you are completely justified. Could it have been done, quote unquote, respectful manner than exploding? Sure. But you were overstimulated and they continued to hound you even after you said, "Hey, this doesn't make me feel comfortable." And these motherfuckers needed an explosion to realize that what they were fucking doing. And apparently not even that was enough for them.
Yeah, that didn't even, they do not realize it. The thing that kind of blows me away about this one is the fact that the mother communicated what they meant, which was just a way better way of saying the thing.
Right.
I don't know. That's bonkers to me. And it doesn't matter what you mean by it if it does make somebody uncomfortable, but say that Just say that. Why are people talking in riddles? Just
right. Yeah, I think you're completely justified. Fuck your family. They suck ass. Okay, let me
I'll read the title for you.
Okay, yeah.
If you want, right there. Will I be the asshole if I refused to go to the 100% paid family vacation because of unrelated family drama?
I feel like I don't even need to read this post to say no, you're not the asshole. You don't owe anyone anything. Like, if you don't want to go on a vacation, don't go on a vacation.
Yeah.
However, I am going to read it because I know it's going to be juicy. Okay, here we go. I, 25, as far as my extended family goes, am a closeted non-binary blessed with a gender-neutral name. I promise this is relevant.
We are off to a great start, Beeps. We're off to a great start here.
Every 5-ish years, my dad's siblings on his dad's side does a group family vacation with everyone's families, mostly to parts of the state that would be unreasonable to drive to. But next fall, they're planning to go to Disneyland, which is out of state. My family goes occasionally, since usually they go during the summer, which is a blackout period for vacation for myself, my mom, and my older brother. As a generous offer, as a combined effort from my aunties and uncle, they're planning to pay our part of the lodging, admission to Disneyland, and plane tickets. This is because this vacation is special. It's supposed to be a secret, but everyone knows this is a precursor to my cousin getting married, and they want to make sure everyone is there for it. So this isn't just a 100% paid family vacation. This is one of my family members is getting married, and they want everyone to be there.
Interesting.
We just added some ghost pepper cheese to this sandwich. When we thought we were bologna and mustard. Here we go. Okay. The conflict comes in with one of my teenage cousins who has very recently came out as non-binary. They also have an obviously gendered dead name. Think Rose or Carl, since I'm not giving hints to their assigned gender of birth. Oh yeah, absolutely. Of course, I wouldn't want you to. One auntie in particular is heavily religious, and because she's the oldest, the others follow her lead. You can guess where this is going. I can't. But to really vividly paint the picture, my cousin was given a conversion therapy pamphlet while out to dinner with this auntie in attendance. No, I could not have seen that. Jesus Christ. Oh my. You mean former family?
There's lots of weeding out tonight, Beeps. Lots of weeding out, lots of litmus tests.
I wasn't there myself, but according to my cousin, no one stood up for them when they rightfully got pissed off. Instead, Auntie scolded them for being disrespectful. I don't think this aunt knows what a mirror is because obviously she's never looked into one before. It was also not so subtly hinted that they couldn't come on the vacation unless they either go through it or pay for their share of everything. As a teenager working a minimum wage job to fund their college tuition. Jesus fucking Christ.
Every sentence is crazier than the last sentence that you just read in that paragraph. It just kept going, you know? That just kept going.
Yeah, right. You know what, Hambly? So they don't want everyone. They don't want everyone to be there. They want cis heteronormative, good Christian people there. That is not a vacation for you. I was already, no, you're not an asshole for not wanting to go on vacation. And now I'm like, actually, you know what? Maybe you are a little bit of an asshole for not going to actively sabotage them. But this is all a joke. You're not an asshole for not wanting to go to this. I wouldn't want to go to this either. Do they not know that conversion therapy is literally one of the most fucked up considerations that you can give to anyone, regardless of gender identity or sexuality or anything? You are literally telling them, I don't accept who you are. You need to change yourself to be in this family. Right. It's just torture. They handed your cousin a pamphlet and said, you need to subject yourself to mental and possibly physical torture in order to be accepted in this family.
And then they say, your response is disrespectful, you know?
Yeah, right. We're not even done with the post.
No, oh man.
Okay. In light of all of this, I told my cousin I'm also non-binary, and while I'm not comfortable coming out to everyone, They are always safe with me. I asked if they wanted me to pay for their vacation, but if they're going to be dead named and ridiculed the whole time, what was the point? They wouldn't get to enjoy the vacation either way, and I agree. I then asked if they'd rather go to the Pride Parade with me next fall, which is in our home city, one of the weekends of the 10-day vacation. We could get a hotel and everything if they like. Yes!
I like this. I like this right there. Yeah, baby.
That's not only are you refusing to go to the vacation that they said they would pay for you for, you said, no, actually, I'm taking my cousin to a Pride festival on the weekend of your vacation.
What a power move. What a nice, it's so juicy. It's so
that healed something inside of me physically. I don't know what it was, but it did. That feels good. Well, everyone caught wind that I wouldn't be attending the vacation because of the drama with my cousin. And also the fact that they're calling it drama and not a basic human disrespect of the way that someone is fundamentally. Oh, this is just drama. Shut the fuck up. Anyway, I'm not even, I need to finish the fucking post. I'm getting too angry. And I'm the asshole for taking one more family member away from the wedding. Get that yourself. Okay, anyway, the cousin who's getting married said he'd talk to his mom, the auntie in question, about...
No, wait.
How? Oh, God.
The red, it's all connected, beeps. It's the red strings. The red.
Oh, my God. The cousin who's getting married said he'd talk to his mom, the aunt in question, who gave this cousin a conversion therapy pamphlet at a dinner with other family members about letting the non-binary cousin come anyways, and he'll ask her to tone it down. Hey, could you tone down your blatant homophobia that resulted in you recommending that my cousin get torturous therapy? Could you tone that down just a little bit?
Just like 3 knobs. Just like a couple knobs there, please. That'd be nice.
Yeah, could you tone down the torture threats? I told him either his mom admit she is in the wrong and pay for non-binary cousin's vacation, or I will do as I please and give him his wedding gift when he comes back. I'm also now double the asshole for giving an ultimatum. They already gave the cousin an ultimatum. Go get torturous conversion therapy or don't be a part of this family vacation that is apparently so important that everyone need to be there. I can't get through this fucking paragraph. Okay,
this is wild. We're reading. These are, first of all, exclusive to the Beeps community, but we're reading. These are crazy worlds that people are living in. Do you know what I mean?
Right.
This is.
Imagine this is happening to every person on the planet. Everyone's got stories like this. Anyway, the tension is to the point even my non-binary cousin is telling me I can go because they would feel bad if I burnt bridges just for them. And now they're thinking of going on vacation and if I would still be willing to pay whatever they can't raise in a year. So now I'm mad by myself about all this. So Beeps and Brats, am I the asshole? I think you could probably tell by my very frequent rants and screaming and angry tirades that no, you are not the asshole. Because if they can't accept your cousin for who they are, to be a part of a big family event that is apparently so important to them, they're not going to accept you either.
Yeah, that alone is all you have to think about. There's no relationship there anymore, you know?
No. Honestly, it does not matter. I can't tell you what to do. I can only suggest. And I can say, if I were in this situation, I would not have a family anymore that sided with this aunt in any capacity. Even the cousin that's getting married asked her to tone it down. When you hear...
That's a little light, you know?
Right.
That's a little...
When you hear that someone suggested conversion therapy, and your response is, oh, I'll ask him to tone it down a little bit. That's so unbelievably fucked up. Tell the Disney crew that they're all there to celebrate your cousin coming out as trans. Make it a highlight of the vacation.
Man.
I mean, they would out themselves so fast in that moment. And you can't tell me that at least 70% of the Disney crew is not queer themselves. Like, come on.
There's a lot going on. There's a lot of onion layers to this. Yeah, that's not a safe family, you know?
No, it's not. It's not. They tell you that their love is conditional on how you identify as a person. I agree. Anyway, so you thinking not the asshole on this one?
I'm thinking of I mean, I don't know, but I don't.
So we had 100% for not the asshole, 0% for yes the asshole, where one person put 10 points. They're like, I'm just gonna be a contrarian. Put my little dime in the bucket here.
Dime in there. Just toss a little dime in there.
Oh my God.
Okay. Oh, okay. Sweet. Am I the asshole for not wanting visitors at the hospital when I give birth? We got some variety holes in here tonight.
Holy shit. Yeah. These are deep. A lot of these, they've been very, I don't want to say fun because like we know these people, they're here, but like
that's fair. That's fair.
But also they're very sad because most of these have been, hey, I set a boundary with people and people are not respecting them. And the fact that they're asking if they are assholes, just the amount of gaslighting from their own friends and family. Causing them
to even question it,
to even question. I'm so sorry, y'all, that you have to deal with all these things. Anyway, all right, let's see how split this hole is. 100% not the asshole. 33.2 thousand points. And then obviously, we got that one brat, 10 points. Yes, the asshole. All right. I'm currently PGNAT due this winter. I also have a 4-year-old. And when I was in the hospital after I had her, all my friends and family came to visit. I like that people were excited to see us, but having 30 people in and out of my hospital room when I just pushed out a 7-pound baby was a lot. And I don't want to do that again.
That is the most, I love how much of a mother sentence that was.
Right. Right.
Oh, that's such a good mom sentence right there. Yeah. That's a lot.
That's a lot. That's so many. So my husband and I decided we're not going to have visitors and people can just come over to our house after we get home. Everyone I talked to has been fine with not coming to the hospital except my mother. There it is. There it is.
We knew it was coming.
We knew. She thinks that I'm withholding her grandchild from her if I don't let her see the baby at the hospital. Oh, fuck me, dude. You're keeping my grandchild from me because I can't see it fresh out of your vagina.
Wait a day. Just wait a day, give it a minute.
What? It's not like she's locking the baby in a basement cell, never to see the light of day or another living soul ever again. She's just like, hey, can I have a fucking second after I push this baby out of my body? And
I gotta breathe.
Like, right. Yeah. Your mom's just like, no. I want to do it now. I told her that no one is coming to the hospital but my husband, and she said that I was being selfish with your own baby, being selfish with your own. It's not your fucking baby.
I also can't wait for you to read the rest of the sentence, by the way, that you just stopped him in sentence.
Okay. She said that I was being selfish and the baby was going to be a hermit because we wouldn't allow people to come see them. The baby isn't going to be fucking anything.
What does that mean?
Mom, why do I have a growing distaste for every living soul? Well, child of mine, it was because I didn't let your mother see you as soon as you were popped out of my vagina when you were born in the hospital.
It's because I withheld you.
It's because I withheld you from the general population as soon as you were born. Yeah, that's what happened. Is it even my How will I know it's actually my grandchild if I don't see it come out of you?
See it come out.
How will I know? Maybe you're lying to me. No, not the asshole. And your mother is actually literally out of her goddamn mind.
Yeah, there's another talk that needs to happen.
Right.
About that whole situation.
Jesus.
I would say.
Happenings have happened 100%. All right, welcome to the final hole.
So happy to be here. So happy to be at the final hole.
The final hole.
It's been a good ride, you know.
The final community hole. Next hole, what do we got? Did the Tenchi submit this? All right, I'm not gonna give any more context. Are you reading ahead a little bit? You see what's happening here?
Mm-hmm.
Jesus fucking Christ, you. Sandy?
Am I the asshole for claiming my rightful throne and refusing to leave? Good question.
Yeah. Great question, actually. Do you want to read this one?
No, I need you to read it. You know what I mean? I need you to read this one. Is what I need to have happen.
Either toilet or some fucking D&D campaign thing. It's going to be a toilet. Let me tell you, you're all wrong. You're not ready for this.
I am Daisy, 12 pounds, majestic chihuahua. I like to lay on chairs, office chairs, dining room chairs, folding chairs, it doesn't matter. My subjects have purchased many beds and blankies around the house, but you see, those are on the ground. I am royalty, literally, those are beneath me. Now, you might be thinking this is asshole behavior, but I can prove I am princess and require a throne. First, my lady Who-Man tells me I have special eyes. My kin sisters can only see in front of them, but my eyes look to both sides, so I can see even more of my kingdom. Second, I am the only one of my kin who is dressed almost daily. My Who-Mans say I need to wear protection when I go outside from the grass. I don't know what that is, but it must be an evil organization trying to oust me. Last, I am fed special gourmet food and triates. I even have my own special mat for my meals. Supposedly, I eat too fast, but I think this is a lie, and they tell the others, so my sisters also don't demand royal treatment. I think all this demands I am princess. So I guess here's the question. Whenever my Who-Mans leave the chairs, even if only for a second, I sits. They know I require a chair to reign, and they're just warming it up for me. I have very little coat, so they know I need extra warm things. This is all very obvious to me, but Lady Who-Mans calls me an asshole because I don't want to get off my throne. Am I the asshole?
So there's a link here for tax. I'm assuming this is the joke post tax. Oh. How could we possibly say?
How
could we say she's an asshole? Of course, she's a little princess. Look at her. Oh shit, I voted wrong. Look at that face.
Regret.
I think this one.
Context.
I think this one we need a poll to decide. This was on our 5-day road trip to Canada. Aw. Looks don't excuse you from being an ass. You know what? You know what? I think this is our first ever completely undecided community whole judgment. It's so tied. Oh, yes, the asshole. 3 votes ahead. Oh, no. Oh, no.
Oh, man. Pulling ahead. Pulling out. Wow.
53% of the votes. Chat has voted yes, the asshole. All right, that is all of our community Am I the Asshole posts.
What a one to end on, too.
What a one to end on.
What a one to...
What a good amount of community holes. Literally, holy shit.
Bing hole.
Congrats on your Bing hole.
People came. You know, people came to the table.
People came for these holes. People really came. Yeah.
And people had holes to give.
Holes to give. They're big holes, too. Big, juicy, inspectable holes.